Okay, so good afternoon. Today I would like to talk about your traffic light assignment. So first thing first, this first call is usually sets the origin of the program. After setting the origin of the program, it will just run this second line of the code. This code is usually do an absolute jump of the program to the main call. The main call is usually this. So this first line is usually just move the 0FF hexa value into A. After doing so, it will move the value in the A into P0. So this P1 is usually indicates red light, P2 is yellow light, P3 is green light. Oh, forget to mention P0 is usually the input, which will be usually control the switch, which indicates the human passing the pedestrian. So after calling the main function, it will run the start function. So this is the start call. So for each of these function, it will have a call for north, east, south, west. So it usually indicates the four side of the road. So after calling each of the four sides, it will just rerun again, and then it will just run again the start function. So each call between two calls, they have a delay function, which is a delay for 2 seconds. So now, let me run the code. Okay, now as you can see, so the traffic light is on and on one side of the road. This is for usually the driver's view. So it starts from green to red. So just now it's green, now it's yellow, and after that it will become red. But the countdown for the yellow is quite fast because based on the normal traffic. Now, if I want to switch P0 to 0 means there is a human want to pass the pedestrian, else it will change it to red. So now, as you can see, the countdown will start. So that means the human is passing the pedestrian and the driver's view. This is the traffic light from the driver's view. It will appears to be a red light. So after the human finish crossing, it will just continue the conversation. So the traffic light will run as normal from green to yellow and then to red. So I think that's it about for the presentation. Oh, I forgot to mention about the code for this program. So each of these call from north, east, south, west. So each of them is the same. So they usually detects this code of the function is usually detects whether there's a human passing the pedestrian or not. So if I set it a P0 to 0, which means there's a human want to pass the pedestrian. So if there's a human want to pass the pedestrian, it will call the human function. So the human function is usually over this side now. So if the human wants to passing the pedestrian, the traffic light will become red, which this is also the driver's view, the traffic light for the driver's view. So that means it will stop the drivers when the cars from passing it. So it will just allow the humans to cross the pedestrian. If not, if there's no human, it will just continue run as normal. So that means from green to red now. Okay, so north, east, south, west is also basically the same thing. So also this is the code for the green light. So this is for the green light, it will actually just have a loop on it, which is usually for doing the countdowns for the green light for 10 seconds from 10 to 0. So each time we call the green loop function, it will this decrement 1. So it will just assign the values into the register 1, so which is usually the countdown. Same as red function and also the yellow, but the yellow is quite fast for for countdown 3 because based on the normal traffic light. So I think, and yeah, also each of the loop they have consists a delay function. So because I will put a delay function which is have a delay for 1 second, because if the countdown is too fast, it will be quite difficult for the traffic to follow. So I will set a delay so it will make it easier for the drivers and the humans to cross the pedestrian. And last thing I want to say about is this for the delay function. This delay P is usually I will set it in each of the countdown for the red light, yellow light, and green light. And then for the normal delay function, it's usually call between the start function, which is the call from north, east, south, west. So I think that's it for today's presentation. Thank you.